Country Ed is here. I'm back to just kind of get you to open up to certain things about life that you never would have opened up to before. Like for instance, we all tend to wait on those special days, right? Every year, we know when December 25th comes, that's that day that our kids get to open up those gifts. Or if you are the kid, you just can't wait to wake up Christmas morning to get those gifts from under that tree. What about you doggone couples? I'm a single mother. I don't even get to bask in how enjoyable it can be on Valentine's Day, but you couples, every year, you know when February 14th comes, that's that special day of love. I know I'm gonna hit the hammer on the nail on this one. But what about that special income tax day? Oh yes, because I know I'm one, because I'm a broke class single mother, that I cannot wait for income tax. And then what do we do when we wait on those special days? We gear up for it. So when that special day comes, we want to enjoy that day, right? We relax, we get to spend time with family, we gear up for it. Every year, I'm telling you, every year when income tax time comes, the moment I cash that check, I'm already waiting on the next year. That's how hard my life is. So you dedicate time to prepare for that day. Well, guess what? The Lord wanted you to do the same thing for the Sabbath. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you should do all your labor and all your work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath day for the Lord our God. He rested on the seventh day. And in it thou shalt not do any work. So the same way you treat those special days of the year, you do the same thing for the Sabbath. Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. And the way you do that, you honor the Sabbath. The Lord said it. He said to enjoy the Sabbath. Don't work on that day. Take that day off. You got 6 days. It's 7 days in a week, right? Let me make sure I got up 7. And out of those 7 days, the Lord allotted you to have 6 days. I ain't gonna lie. Now I do work 6 days because I need to. I need the money. But I make sure in those 6 days I do all I can, do all my labor, and I do all my work. Because on that 7th day, I got to give that day to the Lord. Pray the Lord that day. Be thankful that day. Acknowledge the Lord that day. Enjoy it and relax and get that Sabbath rest. The Lord, the mighty Lord, the Lord who created the heavens and the earth, He rested. He wants you to do the same. You want to do as far as working hard. And take that one special day, kind of like how you got ready for Valentine's because you knew you were going to meet up with your boyfriend or your husband or what have you. You know what, you couples, y'all get on my nerves, but this is not what this conversation is about. It's about the goodness of how you get to enjoy the Sabbath day. But kind of like how you got ready on Valentine's because you knew y'all were going to go somewhere special. So you got dressed up, you found you a nice outfit that says Valentine's on it. You got ready for it. So you did all of the work you did before that special day, which that special day you got to enjoy it. But everything else before that special day, you work hard, you do all your labor, all your work, everything it took to make that special day special by enjoying it. And that's what the Lord is basically saying. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy and keep it special. Basically, once again, there's that metaphor. There's that thing I was trying to tell you, that you can get so much out of life that we just overlooked and we just would have never paid attention to. And I bet that was one of them. I bet you the skin off my bones that you didn't even think about that, did you? You got 6 days to do everything else you want to do as far as working hard. On that 7th day, you better take that time off to give the glory to God, honor Him by reading the Bible, having some Bible study, praying more on that day. And even if you already do it the other days out the week, that's even better. But you just make sure that you remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. That's all. And just like I bet you never thought about when it came time for forgiveness, boy, that one right there is a tough one. That's one of those ones that I got to got to really break this one down to you, because I had a hard time, so I know there might be others out there that has that hard time with forgiveness. But think about it. When you forgave that person that hurt you, who disappointed you, who just did not meet your expectations. You forgave them, right? When you know good and well, ain't no way in the world you should have let that person slide that easy with that. When that man just dogged you out. When that girl just dogged you out and you just kept on forgiving that joker. You kept giving them chance after chance. How did you do it? That same compassion you had in your heart when you forgave that other person for wronging you, for disappointing you, for hurting you, for betraying you. You found that compassion in your heart to forgive. That's the same way you got to do yourself. I bet you didn't even know that. The forgiveness goes both ways. It ain't even just about forgiving others, but what about yourself? You got to forgive yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's easier to forgive other people, and then it's hard to forgive yourself. Why do I know? Because I've done it. I was hard on myself. I didn't forgive myself. I forgave others. I don't know how I did it, but I did. I don't know how you forgave that joker that just wronged you, but you forgave him. The same way you forgive other people, you got to do the same thing for yourself. You deserve it. So when the Lord said to forgive those who trespass against you as you forgive those who trespass, let me say that better. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. He also meant forgiveness of yourself. You got to forgive yourself. You got to do it. So that way you can move forward. And the way you forgive yourself is to love yourself and to love others. And to give God a chance to open up in your heart and change the way that you think. Let the Lord work in you so that you can forgive yourself, because that's important. That's all. That's all. It is hard, but you got to try. You got to give yourself that opportunity. And not only that, the key thing is, just like how you had that readiness in your heart to forgive that person and pretty much basically allowed that hurt to be erased because you forgave them. You know, that same readiness that you gave those individuals who don't deserve it, you just want to just bust them up, but you gave them another chance. That's the same thing the Lord is ready to do after you done fell astray. But the Lord is ready with open arms to take you back and forgive and redeem and restore if you just turn back to Him. It's simple. Right flank, left flank, about face to the right way, and turn back to the Lord. It's just that simple. And He will be ready to forgive you and forget it. He's ready to forgive and forget what we've done. That part.